I've been saying it. I'm telling you guys, things have changed on YouTube. I've been saying it for a while that you really don't have to be fancy anymore. Obviously, all those things, still they still got their place with fancy cameras and fancy editing and all that stuff still works and it still has its place, but it's not required for you to really stand out. Right now, YouTube is really loving people just being authentic, just people just having the ability to just be themselves. And that's really what I'm liking. As a matter of fact, one of my favorite creators on YouTube right now is one of them, especially in the niche of like tech and tech reviews and all that, is MKHD or Marquise Brownlee. You've seen a lot of his videos over the years or whatever. Definitely one of the biggest YouTubers out there on the planet. But I was watching one of his videos, I think it was the other day, and he was saying the exact same thing. I got a short clip I want to share with you really quick. Check this out, and I'm going to come right back. But we're not going to watch this whole video or anything. Maybe about, 45 seconds to a minute. But check out what he said. Just check it out. Check it out.
Sponsored by DJI.
All right, I think I'm allowed to say this. So I've been making videos for like 15 plus years now. And there's something actually kind of counterintuitive that happens on YouTube where people are more drawn to almost like lower production value videos. Like obviously big lights and cameras and everything are super fun, but people just want to see real life, like what's happening in front of you with whatever camera you have with you. So while I'm a huge video nerd and I've graduated a few times from my first camera to my first DSLR to a cinema camera, and these cameras actually get like harder and harder to use, but I actually want to get back more into shooting just like more places, just more spontaneously and more experience.
And that's what I'm wanting to do. And that's what we're doing now is just having my camera go wherever I'm at instead of, handling all these big, heavy, lenses and cameras that I got now. So check it out.
This is more locations, not just the talking head stuff that we've gotten really good at. It's still fun, but like we want to just get out more, So anyway, the sort of
Okay. All right. Now, I just wanted to share that. You can definitely check out, I'll link his channel right below if you're not familiar with him. Definitely a big YouTuber. I think he has like almost 20 million subscribers on his channel. And he interviews everybody from, he interviews everybody, especially in the tech world. But anyway, I wanted to share that just to kind of, show that everybody is co-signing on that idea that, hey, because they see what's happening right now. And then a lot of people are just kind of, I think as creators, even myself, with the ever quest of making that perfect video, we're always buying, new lenses, buying new cameras, buying this and buying that. And it's like a never ending. And I don't think it'll ever stop, actually, because technology is always going to keep moving forward. It's never going to just stop, right? So there's always going to be new solutions to handle the, today's creators' problems, whatever we face or whatever we need that can make our lives easier. And I think right now it's, a lot of it, like I was out yesterday, right? And I know my mother-in-law, she was in town. She's headed back home now, but we were out and about actually several times over the past weekend. And I thought about, I want to get some B-roll shots. Should I bring my really good camera? And a part of me was like, yeah, that'd be a good idea. Then the other part of me was like, bro, you don't want to handle that. You don't want to carry that heavy thing around, walking around all over the place, downtown or near the strip or whatever. No, because I've done that at scale over the years a lot, and I know a lot of my videos that you've been seeing here recently have just been me just here, a talking head video. But you're going to see some different things here, here in the very near future, just different things that I want to do. And a lot of it is probably going to just be shot with my phone. Some of it will be with my camera. I got some big cameras, but these are pretty. I got my Canon M50, I got my Sony ZV-E10. Those are kind of very, mini type of mirrorless cameras or whatever. And they can look really, really nice, what they shoot. But I really want to get into more, just using my phone. I might even do even more with some of my action cameras. Like I have a GoPro, and I know they got the new DJI Action Cam 5, I think is what it's called. So a lot of different things out there that can allow you to just be a little bit more mobile, but free, meaning that I can shoot, but I don't have to carry around. I can still just put my camera in my pocket. And that's what I was doing. And it definitely does work. So I'm going to be doing a lot more of that. And the reason why I wanted to share that clip from his channel was because I think everybody's thinking that. I think that, we just want people, well, from the creator side, we really want ease of use. Okay. And the ability to be able just to shoot when we need to shoot and the video still come out nice. We're at that level of technology where as long as you got your phone, you're good. You can make some really good videos just using your phone. Right. And then from the viewer side, they're wanting just more realistic videos. People just being themselves, being authentic, not being so fancy or whatever. That's what's hot right now. And, and there's a good medium in between there as well. So, meaning people can not do so much overproduction in a lot of their videos and kind of mix in a little bit more authenticity in their video. But I think authenticity right now is what's winning. That's what's hot right now. And it's really just giving creators freedom to just create, or in most cases, just document. Because like in this video, I'm not really creating anything fancy. I'm just really just documenting. I saw that video because a lot of times I'm just checking things out and I get inspiration. I'm like, when I saw that video, I'm like, I've been telling them, I'm telling, that's what people want. They just want authentic videos. They don't want all that fancy stuff. It has its place, but it's not mandatory like it used to be. And, but there's things that you can do even with that if you want to spruce it up and all that. And I'll be doing some different things too. So I'm not saying that I'll never, ever want to create high-end videos anymore. Oh no, I'm gonna make some videos. But the thing is, I love that I can just hit record and just share my thoughts. That is so, man, it just feels so freeing. Cause I know you go to my YouTube channel, you're like, this dude's been making a lot of video. You know why I'm making all these videos? Cause it's easy just to hit record and just talk. That's easy, right? It's easy. And you know what? It definitely works and it will impact your channel. So if you're wanting to grow your channel, just keep it simple. Keep it simple, be yourself, keep it moving, and just keep repeating, and just don't stop. Watch how your metrics go. Watch how things continue to grow on your channel just because you're just keeping it simple. So I love what's happening right now. And again, in that video, if you ever go back and you watch this video, he's talking about the new DJI Action Cam. That just came out, I guess maybe about 2 or 3 weeks ago, something like that. Yeah, I think about 2 or 3 weeks ago. And so a lot of the, creators are talking about it. I might even pick it up. I've got a GoPro, still works fine. I might do some more research, because sometimes I already have things that I could just use, but I see some of the other capabilities that it does that my old GoPro doesn't do. But other than that, I've actually, I was actually playing with my GoPro just like last week. And I was thinking the same thing. Sometimes, it's great to have the phone, but sometimes you may need something a little smaller and something a little bit more rugged. And, so any of those type of action cams, and there's so many different types or whatever. But overall, the moral of the story is you don't have to be fancy. Okay. And you could just use your phone if you want, or you can use, use really whatever you have. That's really still the best camera that you got is the one that you already have, and, I know he kind of talks about that as well. It's an old saying that, a lot of creators have been saying for years now, which is true. Okay. You don't have to go buy anything to start. So if you're watching right now and you're watching on your iPhone or your Android, you got a camera. Matter of fact, you got a really good camera, right? You just got to use it. It's there, has it. You got everything that you need to start today. Not tomorrow, not next week. You got everything that you need to start today, because you can make a video like this where you're just talking, right? Where you're just sharing your thoughts, sharing your experiences, sharing your whatever, successes, failures, whatever. You can do that today. And what's interesting is that the more you make, the better you're going to get. You'll be amazed on what you'll learn just going through the process. Trust me, I've been through it myself. You'll be amazed on what you learn in terms of how you can tell a better story. And even when it comes to equipment, and because I know sometimes you look at things, you're like, man, that seems complicated. But the reason why it seems complicated and foreign to you is because you're not doing it. But once you start doing it, that's when things, really kind of come to light. Here's a little tip, a little knowledge tip for you. As adults, there's this thing called adult learning theory. Most adults learn by doing. Okay. As kids, we're just like sponges. Like we just soak up knowledge, like as a kid, right? But as we get older, things change. Our brains change. And for most of us, we can watch training videos and courses and take classes and all that. But we really don't get something until we actually do it. Okay. So don't sell yourself short when you're seeing things, whether it's an editing platform, a camera, or whatever, a menu structure, going through the menu structure on your phone, trying to get to the camera or whatever. Don't get overwhelmed by that initially. Just go through the process, because you're going to learn more by actually going through the process of doing the deal. Okay. When you make that first video, like when you literally make that very first, you hit recorded the video, then uploaded the video to YouTube, put a title on it and everything, and uploaded it and made it public. If you haven't done that ever before, just by you doing that, that's going to be a process. And you're going to like, wow, okay, I got that. And then you're going to do it again and then again. And every time you go through these little mini experiments, if you will, you're going to learn something in that process, even though it might only take you, a couple minutes to upload the video, or maybe only takes you between recording and all that, 30 minutes to an hour or whatever it may be, depending on how long your video is and all that stuff. Not saying it's going to take an hour, but you know what I'm saying. It just all depends on what you're trying to do. But going through that process, that's how you're going to learn. And going through it again and then again, you're going to learn some things. Like, you know what? When I did it the first time, I had to do it like this. But when I did it the third time, I noticed I could have just did it. I could have skipped that whole step or something. Make sense? That's how you really learn. Or it can open up other opportunities for you to make better content, all because of you're going through the process. That's why and I sound like a broken record, but that's why I always tell people, just start. It sounds cliche. Oh, just start. Hey, if you want to take YouTube to the next level, just start. It sounds like a cliche, something somebody writes in a motivational speech or whatever, but it's true. You just gotta do it. You just gotta go through it. Once you go through it, you're gonna learn. And you know what? You're gonna feel good about it. When you upload that first video, you're gonna feel really good about it. So you know what? I'm just gonna say just right now, congratulations in advance. Just congrats for doing it, for making a decision and getting it done. Because you know why? You ain't got to be fancy no more. No more. Not no more, but no more. You ain't got to be fancy no more, right? You just got to just do it. And if you do it, hey, it's pretty cool. So I'm enjoying this new era of YouTube that's happening. I'm watching it unfold right now. And it's really, really interesting. So I can't wait to see all the new big creators, because a lot of them are small creators now because they're just getting started, but they're growing. But eventually they're going to be big creators, right? And that's you, right? Could be you. I'm in the trenches with you. We're going to do this thing together. And, but I'm loving it. I'm loving the ability to just make content without it being so much production behind it. And just allowing, like what YouTube says in their slogan, just broadcast yourself. Just allowing us to just broadcast ourselves. So I'm excited. Hey, thanks for watching this video, guys. Hey, be sure to check out the information in the YouTube description. Be sure to like and comment, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Just click subscribe and click the bell, and that way you get notified when I upload a video. So, hey, I got some more videos to make, guys. So I'll see you on YouTube. Peace out.